Good morning. Court does call the case of Arbor Meadows versus Downey.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
They are not checked in. Downey? Have no response. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on my client's books and records, the current rent to retain for Ms. Downey is $1,724.50. Costs are $175. So we're requesting a possession judgment in the total amount of $1,899.50 with an order of eviction to issue after September 22nd if said amount is not paid or if the tenant does not vacate the leased premises in the interim. To the best of my knowledge, Ms. Downey is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days. Arbor Meadows versus Thomas Miller.
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff. I believe Mr. Miller was present.
Yes, and I have a note here, and I'm going to pass it. And I have a note here that said he was having Zoom difficulties and that he was coming to Zoom in from the courthouse. So he's not here yet. So I'll pass it and let's see if he shows up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Augusta Woods versus Shawn Brown. Shawn Brown, not checked
Daniel
in.
Landman for the plaintiff. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, based on the books and records at Augusta Woods, the current rent to retain for Mr. Brown is $2,239.50. Costs are $179 for a total of $2,418.50. The proposed possession judgment provides for a writ date of September 22nd. To the best of my knowledge, Mr. Brown is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Augusta Woods versus Papa Gier. Papa Gier
for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Gier, no response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, based on the books and records of Augusta Woods, this tenant's rent to retain is $809.43. Costs are $179 for a total of $988.43. The proposed judgment provides for a writ date of September 22nd. To the best of my knowledge, this tenant is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Augusta Woods versus Susan Wolf.
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff, Your Honor. Ms. Wolf is present.
Yes. Ms. Wolf, can you unmute? Okay. Oh, I don't think we can hear you. No, still can't hear you. Okay, while you work on that first, well, I'm going to need to hear from you.
She is unmuted.
All right, while you work on that, and Mr. Wolf, what you may want to do is you may want to sign off and sign back in. All right, I'll pass your case and then sign off, sign back in, and see if that helps. Just pay attention to the information regarding audio. Okay? Thank you. Augusta Woods versus Paul Reedy and Nella Reedy. Well,
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff. Mr. Reedy was present. There he is.
He's
to
here.
Zoom to unmute.
I think that's it.
Okay. Mr. Reedy, we got to quit meeting like this. All right.
Welcome back. Yeah.
All right. No, it's all right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, plaintiff is showing rent to retain of $373.83 and costs are $218. So the grand total is $591.83.
All right, Mr. Reedy, how are we going to get that done?
Okay, I've been trying to get it straightened up. Was close to getting it straightened up. I paid $1,100 on the 3rd. Then my truck broke down. I bought a used truck, and the warranty that I purchased, of course, didn't cover corrosion for my exhaust manifolds. So that's in the shop getting fixed. I'm like, man, it was $288, and then the late fee, and then the court fee was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I called the lawyer's office yesterday, and they said they didn't see my name, so I was hoping it was like a dismissal or something. But I'm just trying to find out if there's any way I could work with them and get everything totally paid on the 3rd when I get my check. I've been saying that, but then it's like something happens. I don't owe a ton. And I'm close to being good, but man.
No, I got you. Let me ask you this. Between now and next Friday, how much do you think you can pay?
I hate to say that I can pay it and not be able to pay it, but I'm going to do whatever you say to do, you know.
Well, I'm asking you, how much do you think you can pay between now and then? You're not that far.
I'm not sure. Hopefully at least a couple $100. I know it's more than that, but
what I'll do is I'll just put a couple hundred here, somewhere by the 19th, and I understand what you're telling me. I'll adjourn this out to September 19th, 2025 at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. All right, that's an in-person hearing. And then contact the attorney's office or the management and see what you can work out.
Okay, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, take care, sir.
Have a good day.
You too. Augusta Woods versus Colette Drew. And
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
And Calvin Turnage.
You don't have either one of them.
Drew, Turnage, neither are here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on my client's books and records, the current rent to retain is $894.31. Costs are $218 for a grand total of $1,112.31. The proposed judgment reflects a writ date of September 22nd. To the best of my knowledge, neither of these individuals are incompetent minors or members of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. I think Miss Wolf signed back in, so let me try that again. Augusta Woods versus Susan Wolf.
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff. I do see her name.
Yeah.
I don't see her.
I don't, yeah. Did she signed off though, right?
That is correct. This is a big.
There she is.
All right. Miss Wolf? Yeah, no, something's still wrong with that. All right, let's see what we can do. How much is owing?
Your Honor, based on my client's books and records, the current balance is $969.21. Costs are $179 for a total of $1,148.21.
All right. Okay, since I can't hear you, it's okay, Miss Wolf. Since I can't hear you, is there, I'm going to ask yes or no questions, kind of. All right. Is there anything that you can pay by the 19th? Well, you're talking, but I can't hear you. Is that a yes or no? That was neither. All right, maybe I should do this. Miss Wolf, can you hear me? Well, I need to nod your head if you can hear me. Okay. Can you pay anything on the balance before the 19th next Friday? Just give me a yes or no. No? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. If you need assistance, you make sure that you pay attention to the video that played. I'm going to adjourn this for an in-person hearing to September 19th, 2025 at 3 p.m. You'll need to come down to the courthouse and then we'll deal with it there. And presumably I'll be able to hear you on that day. Okay? All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Did Mr. Miller? Oh, he's popped in. Let's go back to that one then. Arbor Meadows versus Thomas Miller.
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff. I do see Mr. Miller being in the Zoom meeting.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, Mr. Miller. Can you turn on your camera down there, or?
I'm here in the court learning the laptop here. My phone
Okay,
was,
it's all right.
There he
We
is.
got you. There you
my
are.
phone wasn't connecting. It connected, kicked me out, connected, kicked me out. So I figured I'd
No,
call the
it's-
number and get up here.
It's okay. We got the message that you were having problems and you're coming down. So appreciate you doing that. All right. How much is owing on this?
Your Honor, my client's books and records reflect a balance of $2,202.60, costs of $175 for a grand total of $2,377.60.
Your
right.
Honor, that would be as of October 1st. It's not October 1st yet, so that next month is not due.
Let me check that, Your
Hold
Honor.
on a second.
I only owe for
Hold on,
September.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Your Honor, the ledger is reflecting that that's owed through September. It does not include October.
No. I'm only
All right.
1 month behind.
You're 1 month behind for,
September, sir.
you think you paid through August?
I would have to jump into my receipts, but I'm only expecting $1,123.73, I believe.
That, Your Honor, was
that's
the
what
amount in August without
Your Honor,
including the numbers run.
I have the court paper here of the number is 1,123 on the court paper. It's not
I gotcha. No, and those court papers, let me just double check, would have been filed with your August balance because those were filed in August. And now September's due. All right.
I can't
Let me ask
argue
you-
without my records, without the receipts. So
Okay.
I was
So-
only
Between now and next week, how much can you pay?
I have 300 in my pocket. I've had to pay everything else due to medical problems between my wife and myself. I've been unable to work, and she can't work because they won't hire her.
All right.
But I have 3 degenerative discs, so there's times that I can't even walk, Your Honor. And I've been, this last year has been really bad. I've been working with some dermatologists, rheumatologists, and all this to get me to where I can manage. I've got psoriatic arthritis, which is also psoriasis. So it's really
Okay.
hard sometimes. This is why you see me a lot, is because sometimes I can't hold up to my responsibilities, but it normally doesn't take me very long to come back.
Okay. So here's what I need you to do. And let's see what we can work out. Pay the 300 to your landlord today. And then I'll adjourn this out to September 19th at 3 p.m. That'll be an in-person hearing. So you need to come down to the courthouse like you did today, but you get to come into the courtroom. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We'll see what we can do. All right. Take care.
Yep.
Beal Properties versus Jacqueline Poole.
Daniel Landman on behalf of the plaintiff.
Jacqueline Poole? Not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, based on my client's books and records, Ms. Poole's rent to retain is $1,928.73. Cost her $175 for a grand total of $2,103.73. The proposed default judgment for possession provides for a writ date of September 22nd. To the best of my knowledge, Ms. Poole is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days. Beal Properties versus Mohammed Ahmed.
Daniel Landman for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Not checked in.
Mohammed Ahmad, not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on my client's books and records, the rent to retain for Mr. Ahmed is $2,270. Costs are $175 for a grand total of $2,445. The proposed default judgment for possession reflects a writ date of September 22nd. To the best of my knowledge, this tenant is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you,
And
Your Honor.
Augusta, thank you. Augusta Woods versus Jessica Phillips. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll see you this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Clark Road, family